Hi there, this is Abhishek, and in this video, I will talk about the data security of QlikView. And within the data security, I will talk about how you can restrict your users to view at a particular city information. So, for example, if some of your user is related to Charlotte, then they can only see the Charlotte information, or if they are from Garner or Raleigh, then they can see their respective city information. So idea is that based on the user information that we will be providing in the backend within the script regarding user credentials and all, they should be able to see only their relevant city information when they are logging in into the application. So let's go into the backend script and let's start creating the security script. So for that, I'm pressing Ctrl E to go into the backend script. And to create a security script, I need to again go to the file and I need to create a hidden script. So in my previous videos also I have explained that if you need to specify some of the security related script, then you need to create a hidden script here because you really want to uh, show your hidden script or the security script to your end users because it will going to contain the user credentials information and some of the settings that we will be specifying regarding who is going to watch what. So let's go and create a hidden script. It will going to ask for password, so I'm just giving password VASSWRT just to keep it simple. Again, I'm retyping it. Same to confirm the password, I'll click OK. Now it has opened the hidden script. Within the hidden script, we will go into the insert and load section access. Section access is a feature that will going to implement the security. We will go inline. And here, based on the user ID and password, we will going to specify the security. After this, let's click OK. And it will open this inline data wizard for us where it is asking for access. And as I have mentioned previously, there are only two levels of access. First is admin, another is user, where admin can see anything and user can you can specify what they are allowed to see. And then we need to specify the user ID. So if we are saying user, then we can specify user 1, 2, 3, and for admin also we can specify admin 1, 2, 3 and their relevant settings. The password is something which you can provide, and then the same will be used by the end users to log in into the application. And additionally, we will going to create a city field, and we will going to specify if user 1, then they are able to see just one particular city. If user 2, then their respective city. So let's go ahead and configure this. So I will enable my caps lock and start writing admin. User ID is again, I will just say admin, and password is admin123 because I just want to have one admin. I will double click over here and start writing city, city, and here I will write, let's say, Raleigh. So in this case of admin, we want admin to see everything. That's why we are going to enter star. So star is indicating that admin can see all the cities. But in case of a user, we will going to specify the what city they are allowed to see. So let's go to user 1 and let's enter the password user123, and let's say they can see only Raleigh, right? And then we can enter user 2, and the password will be very simple, user12 user 2123, so that there is a differentiation between user 1 and user 2. And let's say they are able to see Charlotte. So for this example, I think this much of a data is relevant to show whether we are able to see the user is able to see their respective city information. So user 1 can see only Raleigh as a city, and user 2 can see Charlotte as their city. So I will click OK, and with that it will going to create a section access. Within this it is loading that details that we entered, and now within the section application we will going to create another inline table which will going to create a join between the section access table and the main script table, the main city field that we have for end user. So for that I will go again in insert load statement, load inline, and I will first select document data from tools, and here I will select the city and select all values, click OK. That will going to give me all the city information, right? And based on that column name I will enter city as their field. In another column I will going to enter the field name that we entered in the section, which is city but in caps. So here I will going to enter in the same way the cap information in caps for cities. So for against Raleigh we are saying the same thing, but again in caps: Raleigh, Cary, Durham, Garner, Chapel Hill, Charlotte, Charlotte, yeah, Char. So I'm just comparing if I have entered or misspelled the spelling. I think I have misspelled it over here. Instead of single L, I have entered double L. So I will correct over there also. So these are the few things which may happen if you are not fully aware of name or the spelling of a particular word. And finally, let's enter it. Borrow. Okay, so that's done. And here I have city information and their respective city built-in caps to match up with the section access table. Just correct the information over here so that it is matching with this word which I have entered here, which is giving the right spelling. And in this way, now this city which is in caps is creating a connection with the section access, and then section access settings are getting implied based on this connection. And this city column, the first column, is something which is a connection with the tables that we have here in the main data which is getting published for the end user. So in this way it is creating like between the section access and the main table, and based on this the security will going to imply. So we will save this and we will hit reload, close. So to see whether the security is really working or not, we need to close the application completely and then reopen it again. But before that, let's make a few settings within document properties. Within the opening, we need to say initial data reduction based on section and always mention strict exclusion. Also, it is safe to specify prohibit binary load. So if you are aware about binary load, it is something like this application can be used as a data source for another application, but due to security and all, we want to prohibit that. So for that, let's click OK and save this, and let's close this. So after that, I will open my application again and click on the security script one. It will going to ask me the user ID. So my user ID is user1 and the password is user23. And now you can see, since we only specified Raleigh as a city for this particular user1, they are able to see only Raleigh information, and rest other information is also reduced based on this reduction of data within the city column. So let's close this again and reopen my application again, and let's go and see it for admin. So for admin, it was user ID was admin, the password is admin123. So admin can see all that city information that we specified in section access. Now in section access, because we only specified Charlotte and Raleigh, that's where the admin can only see this two city information but not all the cities. So if you want that all the city information should be in there, then you can also specify some dummy users if you don't have information for all the cities, but that generally doesn't happen. You generally have information about all the users who can access all these different cities information which is given. But if you can specify dummy users, and then admin can see all the city information and not like this. So this is specifically added just to show how section access can even limit the data for admin also. So that's why I've made this case and show it to you that even in admin, if we are not specifying the all the values within the section access, then even admin, the data will going to reduce for admin also. So this is pretty much all I wanted to discuss in this video about how you can limit the data field values for your user based on their login information. And I'll meet you in the new video with a new topic.